Hello there. So today I'm going to be talking about the experience that our new learners are having. So my name is Andrea Jackson, and I know that some senior staff in training providers put into place an inspection plan which includes improvements identified and action plans. But what if there was an alternative plan? Working with me that involves sustained action and change, which gives power to everyone involved in the training to not only be involved, but to own those changes and to attract the Ofsted grade you deserve. So, um, just think of the experience that our new learners have had compared to the learners 3 years ago. And just think for 1 minute what that means. Now, I talk to many teachers and tutors in schools and colleges, and these learners have not had the days, weeks at college, school, the routine, the exams, the joy or despair of grades that show the sheer amount of sweat and tears, or the fact that the exams were not taken seriously and more work was needed. Added to that, they may have lost the ability to concentrate for long periods of time, to take information in, to store the information and understand that information in their own world. They may have lost the social understanding of conversing with people verbally, face to face, without resorting to losing control of emotions or social rules that enable large groups to work together. Behavioural management has been identified as an issue in some schools, and children can seem to be louder. When the pandemic was at its height, and schools and colleges were forced to close and take the learning remotely, the effect on the learners and the staff were immense. After all, the lives of the teaching staff had been turned upside down. Just the technology was difficult to use without regular training and regular use. But without training in the best methods of remote teaching to gain attention, check understanding, meant that the teaching was less than ideal for the learner. Added that to the fact that the trainers could not see who was attending online, let alone interacting with the session. And again, the effect on the learners were huge. So when we have cohorts of learners that have come from the school system without the building blocks of education that previous learners have had, that causes issues. Now, let's look at the self-assessment, the initial assessment. So the initial assessment needs to document the learning that has been missed, and the results that have been attributed needs to be tested to see that the learner knows and what the learner doesn't know. If we don't cover the teaching that have been missed, the learner will fail on the chosen apprenticeship path and level. The individual learning plan. Again, the learning plan needs to show what and when the learner will revisit knowledge and skills that have been missed. This needs to be planned in a way that does not punish the learner for circumstances outside their control. Rather, plan that can show the path of the apprenticeship that will be planned around the building block skills of the learner. There needs to be a catch-up deadline so that all are working on the same goal. So how are you changing your initial assessment and your individualized learning plans to incorporate the past experience of the learner? It would be great to hear what you've got to say. So if you think this post is going to be interesting to somebody else, please let them know. Again, let me know how you're changing the individual assessment plan, because that would be marvelous. And if you're interested about what other things that we do, please have a look at our website. You'll see us on the ticker tape underneath, and you can contact us. So have a fantastic week, thoroughly enjoy yourselves, and take care. Bye-bye.